Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, my students. How are you today? I hope you're really fine. Even though we are in this pandemic situation, but I hope you're still on fire to follow my subject in online learning class of English. Well, my students, before we start our online learning, we pray together. Praying begin. Amin ya Allah ya Rabbal Alamin. Okay, now I will check the attendance list. I will start by Rafi. Please, Rafi, raise your hand. Well, it seems that all of the students already in this online learning class. So the next one, I would like to show you the KIKD that you are going to learn for this meeting. So now I will emphasize for this meeting that we are going to talk about the language feature in the narrative, especially in the narrative text. For the first one, the language feature, we have using past tense. So for example, Cinderella ate the apple, Sang Kuryang kicked the boat, and many more. The second one, we have adverb of time, or in bahasa it's mean kata keterangan waktu. The adverb of time can indicate that some story happened in the past. So for example, we have once upon a time, one day, in the early of the 19th century, and many more. The next one, we have time conjunction. It is essential that in the narrative text we use some of the time conjunction such as when, then, suddenly, and then many more. Okay, the next one, there is always a specific character in each story. For example, in the story of Tangkuban Parahu, the main character is Sang Kuryang, and then in another story there will always be a specific character that the story give the main attention to that character. And the next one, in the narrative text, it is usually used action verbs such as kill, kick, drank, and still many more. And the last one, the language feature of the narrative, it is usually used the direct speech. The main focus of the direct speech to give that there is a main dialogue in the narrative. For example, Snow White said, "Hello, my name is Snow White." Okay, my students, they are some of the language feature in the narrative text. And then the one thing that I am looking forward to explain to you that in the previous meeting I have told you that you have to make a narrative text by using a scaffolding. So in this meeting I would like to re-explain the using of scaffolding. Okay, you have watched the narrative scaffold here, and then I will highlight each part. So the first one, for the title, remember you have to use the capital letter in each word. And then for the next one, for the orientation or introduction, please tell the three main part of the orientation such as who's the actor, where, and then when. And then for the next one, the complication. This is the stage that the problems start to rise. Okay, for the next one, series of events. There must be a lot of events in the narrative story because the narrative event tell to the readers that there are some of the stages in the story. And then for the next one, for the resolution, or we can usually call anticlimax. In this part, you can tell to the reader how is the problem solved. There must be a lot of ways, so please tell your reader in an effective way, of course. And the last one is the coda or the moral value. can give the moral value of your story, what we can take or what we can learn from the story. Okay, so all of the explanation in this video, so guys, please do it on time, and then if you don't fully understand my explanation, you can rewatch my video at the first. So my students, thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.